The first time I came to Paris is in 1990. I was invited to show my film in qu'elle Women's Film Festival. Yeah. And second time is about 2005 years. Yeah. One of my film attend the film market in Cannes Film Festival. So I spent there about a few days. At that time, I don't have much time to look at the city, you know, the different streets and the culture in Paris. So I'm glad that I bring my film and also come with my colleagues and to join the film festival and to meet the people, the audience here. After I come back from the qu'elle Film Festival to Taiwan, and some of my good friends, of course they are women, they are interested in organizing a film festival, and I'm interested too because I think I was inspired by Women's Film Festival in France. Yeah, so we work together and we pick up some films from Women Make Waves in New York, and also we invited some film from England. I like to make a film festival, you know, Women Make Waves Film Festival in Taiwan. Because I came from the film industry, I start my film career as a continuity, yeah. But I also studied in New York City, you know, I graduated from NYU, yeah. And when I start to work in the film circle, I think I'm not so ambitious to be a director, but I just feel there are so few feature film women directors in the film industry. It's difficult to find chance to make a feature film, but comparing with other women directors, I was lucky because before I went to the United States, I had made some documentary for the Central Motion Picture Company. It's a major film studio in Taiwan. And after I come back to Taiwan, I have a chance to be the assistant director, you know, to a very famous and man director. Yeah. So I work with his team as a continuity girl and as an assistant director. But I feel a little bit lonely, you know, before I went to France and to see the movie, women's movie here. So I think if we have chance to make a film festival by women's group, that would be excellent. So in 1993, we start to make a women's film festival, but we don't have much money. That's one of the problems. But finally, we get some little money, then we think, okay, we can start the film festival. So that's in 1993. And I didn't expect the film festival would go so far, you know. This year is 30 anniversaries, you know. And my film is also invited by the film festival in Taiwan. After 1993, more and more women and also some intellectuals, film critics, they are interested to see more women's film, you know, by Taiwan women's director. So step by step, you know, we get some more financial aid and we are more organized. So after 5 years, we organized Taipei Film Association in Taipei. And later on, we changed the name to Taiwan Women's Film Association. And I was chosen to be the director of the association, but now I'm the advisor only, yeah. And for the film festival in Paris this time, we planned it for many years actually, yeah. But we are lucky, you know, finally we get the support from Ministry of Culture. We are helped by, you know, Taiwan Cultural Center in Paris, yeah. So everything goes smooth. And we are happy to cooperate with the forum, the Image. It's the first time, you know, Taiwan Film Festival to cooperate with art, you know, film theater here. So we are very appreciative for your, you know, help, yeah. In the first years, I'm not so powerful actually. And this year, we also signed a contract with Forum the Image, yeah. But I'm not belong to Women Awakening, but for the first year and the second year, we really, you know, cooperate with Women Awakening in some aspects. For example, the after screenings Q&A, you know, and we have more discussion about the film subject matter and about the content about the woman's point of view, something like that. Yeah. I was born in Penghu Island. It's a small island near Taiwan Strait. Yeah. But I grew up in Kaohsiung City, the second biggest city in Taiwan. Yeah. And I'm Mandarin speaking. I'm not Aboriginal, yeah, but I like different kind of culture. So when we start Women Film Festival, we like to invite different aspect of to make all the culture together, make diversity of different culture in Taiwan. And the Aboriginal culture, Aboriginal life is one of our selection. So in this film festival, we have a special program on pay respect to Hu Tai-li. Yeah. Even she is a Mandarin-speaking, woman director, but she went to different tribes and to shoot her documentaries. She writes books about them, yeah. And she's my very good friend, but it's sad now she passed away last year, yeah. After 30 years, because I don't see many women's film, but for this film festival, I do see most all of them. I feel very happy, to see different generations of women's films, and one or two of them they are very successful in local or international film festival. They win awards. They compete with men, directors. So I think women's film progress. They encourage themselves. When we start in 1993, the situation is quite different. Yeah, at that time, not many women directors in film industry. Yeah, but after 1995, we have more and more documentary, women documentarists. But within these 10 years, there are more women directors. They compete with male director in Golden Horse Film Festival or Taipei Film Festival, and they get an award of like best director or best feature film. Yeah, and more women director. They work for TV series, and the box office is very successful. Yeah. But I think for women's filmmakers, we still need to have more resources. Like we don't have a network, like a distribution, and most of distributor in Taiwan is male, but they are very friendly to women filmmakers. Yeah. But if we have more distributor, I mean women distributor or women producer, maybe the situation will change again. Yeah. So we are happy that we can see the improvement, step by step. But still, we have to work hard to make our films to be known by the different audience in different countries. Yeah. Since the Women Film Festival has lasted 30 years, and we bring different kind of issue, like gay and lesbian, film program, or harassment, in the family. Or even now we have Me Too movement, yeah. But in early 1980, this kind of topic is taboo. Nobody have the chance to make documentary or feature film, dealing with that kind of subject matter, because we're still in the limitation of martial law, and not just for women filmmakers, also for men filmmakers. Yeah, the situation changed. I think maybe because we show the film, and the film they have new thought, and they have different kind of expression of telling the film. So for the audience, they can see different kind of culture, especially the men and women's relationship in Western countries. They can accept different kind of gender, tendency, yeah, and that help. And also after the film screen, the film festival, we distribute DVD to the college, to the high school, so they can purchase those kind of DVD. So they open their mind And sometimes the Women Film Festival, the team, they also go to boys' high school to show the film there. Yeah. So, and also the committee board, you know, sometimes when they choose the film, they ask men to be one of the members. So I think that changed our society atmosphere at the same time. So now we are the first country in Asia. We passed the gay or lesbian. They can get married. Yeah. So and it's permitted by law. Yeah. So Taiwan is the first country in Asia. Yeah. And also we have a female president that also encourage women to get involved in politics, but not me. Filmmaking or film art cannot change the society, but they can open the mind and the thought to the audience. And yeah, Taste of Life is based on a true story. Yeah, and the real person will appear after the screening. She will join with me, you know, for Q&A this evening. And I live in Taichung City, and my home is very near to museum, Taichung Museum of Art. Yeah, and there are many different kinds of restaurants in front of the museum. And I like to tell a Taichung story, yeah. And when I meet the character, you know, in real life, and her story touched me, so I write a script with her, yeah. We spent about 5 years to finish the script, and we also invite a professional script writer to work with us, yeah. So finally, we finished the script and we got the money to make the film, yeah. I just want to tell the story of life through the food, because the main character, she run a restaurant, yeah, and she has some problem in her marriage, but she want to be independent. So at that time, she has support from her good friends. Yeah, of course they are like sister, you know, sister food. So they get along very well, and her daughter succeeded, you know, her career in managing the restaurant. That's the story. Yeah. So hope you can come to the theater and to see the movie. Yeah. I think we program this selection for about 2 years. We choose the film not just because it's good film. We also hope the women we recommend or we select, they keep going. They continue to make movie, and they are very concentrated on the filmmaking itself. So we like to introduce their works and also their hard working situation to the audience. Yeah, and every woman director has their own story. Yeah, some of their film dealing with their own kind of biographical film, but I think it's touching. Yeah, for example, Gaga, you know, deal with you know, the director's, you know, tribe, her home. Yeah, I think it's very touching, and she is more ambitious to make more film like that. Yeah. And also some other directors, they have their talent. So we only know Hou Xiaoxian, Yang Dechang, or, you know, Cai Minliang. But I think the women film director, they are also very talented, and we like the film to be seen in Paris, in France. Yeah. I'm very appreciative for the promotion and the publicity, and also the cooperative, you know, relationship between Forum, the Image, and the Taiwan Women Film Festival. Yeah, I think it's very good. You know, beginning. I hope there are more Taiwan film can be introduced in Paris. Yeah, maybe documentary, maybe more films by, you know, Aboriginal filmmakers. Yeah, we feel it's very good. You know, we see the publicity here doing very well. Yeah, but we also working very hard for Taiwan, you know, publicity now. So we have a website, and even Chinese, you know, Weixin, they also report this event. Yeah, so we feel it's worthy, you know, for this film festival. And thank you for all your help.